Coach, we're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Go! 290! Hey, watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch 12. Kill! Check 31! Reggie! On! Switch!
On first down, it's Love. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there right off the bat. 58 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Jim. Begin. Motion.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
What up?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I'm trying to stream the shit in the right group. Dang, fuck it.
Right. 180! Hey, alert! Hey! Shit! Watch the shit!
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Being chased out left. For Keenan Allen, that's complete.
Ooh, Keenan there. You got Keenan Allen over there? Okay.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out
I'm
there
doing this
and get those
league,
points back
so
right
shit.
now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Get ready! Take four!
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Allen.
Oh, my
and they're
God.
able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey,
Man, you better hit
he's
him.
going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride. And they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put them on the ground.
To try again after the sack.
Oh, no.
He's going to let this go in zone.
Oh, come on, baby.
Oh, he almost had it for the pick.
Come on, baby.
A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Dang, and T.Y. Hilton? Shit.
Pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
Well, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
Oh, man, I thought that was my man. Shit.
Say. Turns into a fourth down scramble.
Man.
As well, first down.
I thought that was my goddamn man. That's why I was happy. I thought it was about to be a pig. Shit. Well, it was my man. It's just...
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Mayfield with it once more. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brandon Graham picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Throwing on second and long. Mayfield, and he's got the open man. It's Allen on the comebacker. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a third and goal.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal.
So much about this game
get your
is
ass.
understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Go.
Hurry up, Luck.
Mike 57. Check. Hey, check.
Hurry up, Luck.
Quick dad.
Just beating the play clock is Love.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check 13.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he
Good
chucks
D,
this
good
one
D,
away from
good D,
harm.
good D, good D.
Incomplete. Now
Good
it's
D.
third down.
Huh?
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's get this fired.
Here's Locke. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I'm stalling.
Leonard Floyd able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. As
What
his
the hell?
first punt will
Oh,
come from
I was
inside
gonna
his
say,
own
what the
end
hell?
zone. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Jackson. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
All right. Let's see here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. It's a gain of 13.
Who's that over there?
Bengals have a 1st down.
Shit.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This is intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell.
Why the fuck you wasn't blocking out there?
His tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
11 Z. 57 to Mike. On. Tighten up. Back.
A shotgun snap for Locke. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Line 40. 11. Defense. Hey, Foxtrot.
Block on 3rd down. And Adams has it complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Davante Adams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. The point after is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
I guess. I don't know what group to put it in. Shit.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Where you playing it out of?
Return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
One thing is to remember that as an offensive player,
lucky son of a dog,
you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish.
You lucky dog.
Oh,
so you lucky dog.
Because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Flushed out right. And this
hit him anyway.
Incomplete.
Hit him anyway.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's going on? It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
To throw, Mayfield. And that's caught inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Allen's got it complete.
You're killing me on the corner route.
Inside
killing
the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield flush to his right.
Oh, yeah, you better get down.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now
you
it's
better
third
get down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Oh!
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Good D over there.
Another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive. But
we take that. We take that.
Gay's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
It's complete to Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Go ahead.
On 1st and 10, Locke. Looking deep for Adams. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
57. 12. Hey, seam 6. Check the backer. Check.
Now Locke. He's airing it out for Williams. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The final shot before the break. Locke. He's going to let one fly for Tate. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
I can't get it. I don't know which one to put it in. Fuck.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. He's got it to Hilton. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
First down, Cincinnati.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And the catch made by Hilton. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Mayfield looks to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Throwing, Mayfield. And it's complete
Oh,
to Kelsey.
shit. Dang, you got Kelsey, too? Shit.
Do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Caught by Allen. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
What the fuck?
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
I can't stop it.
Mayfield now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield. Complete. The tight end Kelsey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. They come out here in the eye. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games, and I notice you cradling the football. You get it tucked
As we speak.
Points of pressure here, and that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was
You
down
would
there?
not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps.
Nobody don't give a damn about your biceps. Shit. You say you got large biceps.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Big stop, let's go. Hey, check. Hey, Charlie. Check, right.
Here's Locke. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards to pick up there.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout, but let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston, then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all.
Undercrush. Check 3,
Now a first down carry by Bell. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
All day, just like that. Just like
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Luck. Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. That'll bring up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And that'll be incomplete.
Back him up.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield, escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman, and it's third down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. A fourth and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want
Watch for the fake.
right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You only down one score, punt it, let your defense pick you up.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. It's Bell. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Go! 190! Watch the curl! Watch the curl! Lights 57! 57's low! 11 feet! You got that?
Throwing is locked. And that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
11. 57 Mike.
Here we go on 4th. Rock.
Oh!
Incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. Complete to Hilton. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And Allen's got it.
Fuck.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Shedding the tackle.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Touchdown, Bengals. Corey Coleman. His first touchdown on the year.
Oh, that's
and
bullshit.
The Bengals have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just
I don't know why I picked these jerseys.
even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Fuck.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yes,
And that
sir.
drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
12. 3 bud. 57 Mike. Mike 57. We ain't giving up nothing today. Out.
Back to throw. Love.
Oh, come
incomplete. Took a
Come on.
shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Single. On.
2nd and 10, Luck again. Caught here by Bell.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
No. Hurry.
A shotgun snap for Love. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
57. Cross. Hey, dude. Check. Hurry.
They snap it to Love. And Adams has it complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, Bell. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
I'm up here shaking like a stripper. God damn. Shaking like a stripper.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. From the 41, Luck. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 28. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
57's the Mike. Switch up. Hey, check Mike. Come on. Night. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Now it's Luck. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. He's back to throw. That's complete. It's Bell. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down and around the 22. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. On 4th down, Love. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Yeah,
the Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the red zone now, Locke. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver.
Them the ones I want. Yeah, them and them red ones. There's some red 14s coming.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Luck. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Luck now to throw. And it's caught. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game.
Huh? Oh.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This is a good
The
game,
Bengals
babe.
drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said. Nowhere to escape,
Good game.
and he goes down.
Good game.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Eagles, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I